Hey guys, today I've got an Amana washer. This is made by Whirlpool. It's got the agitator in the center. It's filling up with water right now. And I've just bought an extra one of these lid strikers. So it thinks the lid's closed and it's gonna continue to operate. So I can show you what's going on. Get your little dispenser, you put your bleach in right here. And before you put your clothes in, would just add your soap. Or you can even add it right now if you wanted to. I just used about a cap full of bleach on these test loads with my test towels here. That way you can see what's going on. The cool thing about this machine in particular, we still get to control how much water it's gonna use. So we set it to large, it's gonna fill all the way up with water, and you can control whether you want the cold valve, hot valve, or both valves there. And I just set it to normal, so this is gonna designate how fast. This is like a quick wash, super heavy wash, so it's gonna agitate for a long time. I've got it on the regular setting, so it's just kind of your standard. But you have some different options here. And I'm gonna show you that it is in fact working like it's supposed to. Fills all the way up, agitates, drains the water out, and then has a nice, fast, smooth final spin cycle on it. So we'll let it fill up and come back. Now for the hookup of your washer, might consider a set of steel braided hoses like this pack here. I've got a link to both of these in the description. If you have trouble finding it, you can just click that. Also supports the channel, so we really appreciate that. But you can see here you've got blue for cold water, red, so it's easy to keep them apart. Now the steel braided is important because the cheap rubber ones have a tendency to swell and burst, and you definitely don't want that happening, especially if you're not home. And then a surge protector, there's many different styles, and I got a couple linked in the description. I kind of like this one because I'm always plugging other things in, but you can also get dedicated ones. You just want to make sure that it's 900 joules or higher, and that's going to protect your washing machine and the electronics on it. This one also has I believe that's a 4-foot cable on it too. So something like that to protect the electronics on it, super important. And this pretty much covers the washer. All right, now it's going to head and lock the lid, which we can open, and it's getting started mixing those clothes up. Nice strong agitation, you can see there, and full water submersion. Once it kind of works the air out of those towels, everything will be floating and swimming around in there. All right, now we're moving out of the wash cycle, just draining that water out nice and fast. And next, it's going to spin to extract the used up water. Then it'll fill all the way back up for the rinse cycle, where it agitate for a bit, drain that water out, and we'll be on to the final spin cycle, which is what I'll come back for next. All right, now we're on to the final spin. You see it's nice smooth operation. Go ahead and lift it up, and it's spinning that super heavy towel load nice and fast. That's my little toaster I've been beeping, not the washer. But that is good to go. So let that finish up. Go ahead and get this listed up, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. You guys have a great day.